This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social. Delighted to be joined by Utoxeter's own Josh Groombridge. We're here at the Ultimate Boxer launch for Ultimate Boxer 3 at BT Tower. How are you, Josh?
That's right, I'm very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm very well, thank you, very well. Got a big beaming smile. You just told me off camera this is all very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not what I'm used to. Put it this way, it's obviously being from Utoxeter, it's just not a city. We haven't got anything like this. It's not, yeah. I'm just happy to be here.
Tell me about how you got added to the show. I mean, the show's been kind of rumoured for a while. I know some people have been kind of added late and some people have been taken, but you've just told me you've been from the start, right?
Yeah. So I've sort of the first sort of things. Obviously, I've boxed under a few Carl Greaves promotions, and I'm not too sure if that was anything to do with it, as I know Carl has a bit to do with sorting this out. So, but yeah, I got asked. I was in training with Scott Lawton, and he just said, he goes, do you want to fight at middle or light middle? And I was like, don't really mind it. Why have you got in mind? And he just said, oh, this tournament. And I said, yeah, sign me up, get it done. And then that was it.
Seems like a lot of people have said that. They're like, as soon as I got the call, yes, definitely. Were you like that?
Yeah, definitely. There was no thought process involved because I'd been down and I'd seen the other two. And I loved it. Personally, I think it will suit me. But we'll see. We'll see about that one. I'm not too sure about that.
What makes you think that? What makes you think it will suit you?
I just think in the previous tournaments I've seen, I know you can't say it's the same because there's different lads involved. Everything styles make fights, but I've got a good chin and hard hands, and I think that makes for an exciting and hopefully a prosperous tournament. But we'll see. We'll see about that.
We've seen Shakan Peters here, who obviously won the last Ultimate Boxer up at light heavyweight. I think plans for him to kind of move on to bigger and better things. Is that what you're looking at this tournament as a possibility for you to kind of use it as a bit of a springboard for your career? Definitely.
It's a huge platform. Look, I mean, he's going to do unbelievably well now. But that was before it was on BT. It's on BT now. It's gone one step bigger already. So for a lad like me that said I didn't have any amateur experience, I had a few white collar, 20, 30 odd white collar, and then I went pro. I'm not as experienced as a lot of these lads, but I believe I deserve to be here just as much, and I'm going to prove my point that I do deserve to be here.
Now, I've just spoken about this. We've been told that you have, let's have a look. We've been told that you have an enormous following.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, there's 6 cows, 4 Chanel. But look, I come from a very tight knit community where Utoxeter is, and at the end of the day, they all jump behind me because I'm the first ever pro that's ever been from there, so that's something in itself. But I just can't. Every show I go to, all the promoters, they all say the same thing. They go, "You've got some good fans, you've got some good," and I have. And I don't like the word fan. It sounds a bit of a cliche, but they're all my mates and my friends. It's not that I have to drum up support. Everybody just comes because a lot of them don't even like boxing, and they don't. They just want to see somebody local do well, which is it's brilliant for me. I love it. You can't beat it. It's amazing.
How many of them are going to be making the trip to the O2 Indigo?
I should imagine a fair amount. Well, the thing is, I've picked my tickets up and I don't know if I'm going to have enough because it's one of them. I know people are going to want to go. I know it's a good weekend for people. They're going to want to come down. But hopefully, I've spoke to them at Ultimate Boxer, and I think they're going to hopefully get me some more tickets because usually what I do isn't as many as. It is more than what I've got allocated, so it's going to be on a first come first serve. But I just hope that my mum and dad get on first.
Well, look at you, Mr. Popular, eh?
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, something like that. Some would say. I don't know about popular, but yeah, there's a lot that come and shout abuse. I'm not quite sure if they want to see me win or to see me lose yet. So you don't know. They might be coming to watch me lose.
As long as they're coming, as long as they put up their money to buy a ticket, it doesn't matter, does it?
Probably from the promoter's point of view, but I just want to think that they want me to win, to be honest.
Something that I've been asking a lot of the competitors, how much do you know about the rest of the lineup? Are you familiar with all of them, some of them, none of them?
Right. I've had a bit of a look at the overall sort of idea, but until the draw's done, I'm not going to look into it too much in depth. I'm one of the only. I can't class myself as northern, but I'm sort of Midlands, but.
It's northern to me.
Yeah, it's northern to everyone. I think anything above London's northern. So I'm probably the only proper northern lad. So they all know each other, and you know, they're all having chats and stuff about sparring and that. So I'm sort of a bit of an unknown quantity at the minute, and I'm gonna, well, they'll know a bit about me on the night, I'm sure.
Sort of try and use that to your advantage, I'm assuming. The fact that you are this kind of dark horse, bit of an unknown quantity, look to use that to your advantage?
Yeah, to my advantage, disadvantage, but also the other way around, because they know little bits about each other to help them get through the fight. They might know, look, he doesn't deal with this very well, so it's good for them in ways, and it's good for me in ways. So it's, to be honest, it makes no difference. It sounds really stupid to say, but it makes no difference, because what I don't know about them, they don't know about me. So it's both ways.
Okay, well, Josh Groombridge, you touched it his own. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Look forward to seeing you and your travelling army of support on May the 10th for the O2 Indigo.
Thank you very, very much. See you soon.